I love going through my memories, y'all. This is October 23rd of 2018. That was my grandkids with my mother-in-law. That's my stepson, and that's a friend right there real quick. We was all in the kitchen on a Saturday. Now, we have just now moved into this house, probably not even a good 6 to 8 months at this point. So, of course, we hosting everything, holidays, because my parents alive, my mother was alive at that time, and his mom and dad was alive. And it's a new house. So, of course, you're going to have housewarmings and you're going to barbecue in the back, stuff like that. I guess my daughter was gone to work. Well, she was gone for the weekend or something. Because, well, she might have been laying in the damn bed, no telling. But, honey, let me tell you, just when me and his mom, that's Tony right there, would think that Tony was getting better, that he was acting better. He ain't been on no get drunk, talk shit type of stuff. He been quiet, you know what I'm saying? 3 weeks went by. And just when one of us would mention it, that's when he'll come out of bed. But this particular Saturday, I remember that his auntie had recently passed. I can't remember if we had the funeral. I believe the funeral, because right here on this picture, me and Tony was going our way to his auntie's funeral, which is his mother's sister. And this day that y'all see us in the kitchen, we all in the kitchen kicking it, and of course from the kitchen to the backyard to the front yard. And I remember going outside, and Tony was going off on his mama. He had asked his mama to talk to his friend that was sitting in the chair to get him some words of encouragement, because he had just lost somebody in his family. But my mother-in-law wasn't feeling it. She was kind of like trying to shrug him off a little bit without really being noticeable with it. But when I got out there, he was cussing out and stuff. So, of course, I got in his face. I'm like, you ain't finna be talking to her like that. You know what I'm saying? Tony was always disrespectful to his mom. I knew this when, not before we got together, before I moved up here to be with him, but I knew it when we was in our townhouse. We had a 2-bedroom townhouse, and she lived like right there in the complex. So she'd be over all the time. And they would get into it, and he'd walk up on her and be yelling. She would start revealing stuff to me that he used to do before I knew. I didn't know none of this. She said, if I had got to know you better, I would have been telling you about Tony. But they all figured I wasn't shit like Tony. They figured any woman that was going to get with him. Now I understand. I've been understand. But I'm just saying, at the time, I didn't understand. But it makes sense. When you deal with a man or a woman who's known for being reckless, stealing, crackhead, cussing people out, always drunk, starting shit, whatever the case may be, when they see a friend they bring around, a woman, opposite sex, whatever, they see somebody interested in them, they're not going to treat you so nicely because they going to figure you just like him. And they don't respect him, so they ain't going to respect you, which they didn't respect me. They didn't disrespect me. But at the same time, they didn't respect me. I'm talking about his brother and his brother's wife. Because, honey, when they got into it and I tried to intervene, his brother lived across the street at the time. So his brother walked down the street and his brother about to put his foot smooth up off in his ass. So the friend that he was trying to get his mama to talk to, and to console or whatever, I don't know what he was on. He was drunk. He just don't be making no sense. He be all over the place. That friend ended up putting him in his car and they rolled away. That happened a couple times. We'd get into it, not just this day, but when he would get into it, his friend would take him somewhere, and he would be somewhere all night or whatever. I knew it wasn't no woman like that, because who wanted his ass? I mean, really. I never was concerned about that, even when I was trying to be in the marriage. I just don't like no motherfucker lying to me. And I get how a lot of people don't get along with their parents, and some of their parents was this, and some of their parents was that, or some of their parents are still this, or are still that. I don't give a damn what the case is. I don't go for the bullshit. I get you human, and you might kind of raise your voice a little bit, but you catch yourself, you be respectful. You know what I'm saying? You bring it down a notch, but not him, baby. And that's what he was trying with me until he realized I wasn't going. When I first got down here, he was trying that same stuff with me that he was trying with her, the walking up on intimidation and bullying. But my crazy ass wasn't going, baby. I would be standing right up to his ass and walking up to him like he walking up to me, huffing and puffing too. Yep, sure was. I wasn't going, because I ain't going to sit here and act like I'm the baddest motherfucker low down around this town, like Show Enough from The Last Dragon, nothing like that. But I ain't scared. I am not scared. Maybe something wrong with my ass. Maybe I'm too crazy to be scared. But I wasn't going to go for the bullying. That's why it don't work now. He don't fuck with me. If I had a G for that, back in the day when I first got here, I'll be on some old Maury wife beater. I can't leave him. I love him so much type shit. No. Hell no. But to this day, Tony's still disrespectful to his mama. Talking about how she get on his nerve and he don't check on her. I said, see, but you ought to be glad your mama's still here. Of course, our parents get on our nerves sometimes. But we can put up with other people's shit, whether it's intimate or a co-worker or a so-called best friend, and they do us wrong and we argue with them. I know some of your friends did you wrong. His friend He loved to call his best friend, but I ain't never heard him call him his best friend. He would use him to go to do parties. He a DJ. He'll have him come with him just so, he won't be alone, or help him carry all that heavy equipment. Like his knees and back is good enough for that. And get him a couple of beers while he getting paid $2,000 for it. That stopped when I got up here. Because that's why me and his friend kind of fell out. If you going to be there by his side, you need to get some hundreds. Shit, you going with him to help him. What if a fight break out, anything? You carrying equipment, you taking away from your time to be doing whatever else you could be doing. Even making money or just being home. So anyway, but yeah, honey, to this day, he cussed his daddy out for he died. Tony is reckless, baby. He is reckless. So I know some of y'all who don't know the whole story may feel like I shouldn't be telling this. Should be, fuck that. I'm going to talk about any and everything I feel like talking about. You only live once and you're not coming back again. So express yourself. Yeah. Express yourself. Gotta be you and only you, babe. Express yourself. Let me be me. Y'all have a good day.